Well, good morning. What an exciting and great day it is today here at Swain County. On behalf of the Board of Trustees at Southwestern Community College, I want to welcome you today to a truly historic day in the life of our institution of Swain County and our entire region west of the Balsams. The facility where you're standing today is no ordinary building. It's with classrooms and labs. It's a production floor turning out new products such as linens used in our homes, the pipes used in industries and commercial buildings, the emergency call buttons in our hospital rooms, beautiful finished hardwood floors, the dashboards in tractor trailer cockpits, the seals ensuring operation of heavy equipment, or just the recycling line that turns tossed away boxes into new paper. Our ability to transform these labs into the kind of workspaces found in Conmet, Caterpillar, Jackson Paper, Tectone, Franklin Tubular, Hometex, or Shaw Floors would not have happened without the many efforts of our wonderful partners. First and foremost, through the funding provided by the Golden Leaf Foundation, we were able to secure state-of-the-art training equipment so that students and workers learning in these labs would be able to enter industry well prepared to be productive, contributing members of a team from day one. And I want to mention that funding was also provided by Duke Energy Foundation and has equipped a lab on our Silva campus as well. When we were given the opportunity to apply for the funding for Golden Leaf, or from Golden Leaf Foundation, for this potential training facility here in Swain County, the Swain County Economic Development staff and the county commissioners worked with us quickly, and the commissioners even gave up, or were willing to give up their meeting room, which you're standing in today, in order to serve the immediate and future needs of the industry. Our industry partners were also very instrumental in making these labs a reality. They gave of their time, their expertise to advise us regarding the equipment that was needed, and are working with us hand in hand to ensure that students receive all the necessary lab as well as on-the-job training to be successful. They were also instrumental in helping SCC define the curriculum taught in these labs. But the real bottom line for us in the creation of these labs is the student and the future potential of each one that passes through these doors. We would not be able to do what we're doing without our close partnerships with our public schools, particularly Swain County Public Schools. They are leading the way in creating a pipeline of future advanced manufacturing professionals. Well, we have also got other great public school partners here today from Macon County, Jackson County, and Cherokee Central Schools. And to ensure that our students realize their full potential, we're strengthening our partnerships with fellow community colleges and with Western Carolina University so that every possible pathway to the industries in our region is open to anyone who wants a sustainable career. The support we've received and are continuing to receive as we build advanced manufacturing for our region is remarkable. I want to recognize some of those groups and individuals whose support is growing this very initiative and great effort. Our leadership team from Southwestern Community College. Our Board of Trustees, Chairman Mr. Terry Bell, Mr. Gary Shields, Mr. Jeremy Hyatt, Mr. Vance Davidson, Mr. Lambert Wilson, and Mr. Jerry Sutton, who are with us today. The Swain County Commissioners and government leaders, including the County Manager, Kevin King, and Economic Development Director, Ken Mills. Swain County Schools, Superintendent Sam Patillo, his school staff, and the members of his school board. Our industry partners, Conmet, Jackson Paper, Tectone, Franklin Tubular, Shaw Floors, Hometex, and Caterpillar. Dale West from Commerce, Ryan Sherby and Todd Douglas from Southwestern Commission. We also thank Mr. Tommy Jenkins of Macon County Economic Development, our Jackson County Commissioner Jack Dedman, County Manager Chuck Wooden, and Economic Development Director Rich Price. You all know that Golden Leaf Foundation has provided the funding for this equipment that you're seeing here today, and they have provided grant support for many efforts throughout the state. But I want to especially recognize President Dan Gerlach and Senior Vice President Mark Sorrells for the assistance that they provide behind the scenes to make us successful. There have been an untold number of phone calls, meetings, to which they have dedicated their time, resources, and expertise because they want to see our program and our communities thrive. We've also benefited from particular significant support for this and other projects impacting education, training, and economic development from our state senator, Dr. Jim Davis, and from our U.S. Congressman, Mr. Mark Meadows, who's present here today with us, tells you how much they believe in what you all are doing. There's not a time that I've called upon Congressman Meadows and asked for his insight or assistance that I haven't received a return call, an email, or even a text as a follow-up. I also know that you're anxious to hear what our special speakers and guests have to say, and to see our amazing Baxter the robot off to the right-hand corner cut the ribbon. So I'm going to move along with the program, but with one last thought, and that is to say a heartfelt thank you to all of you here today for your presence, your commitment to education, and your faithfulness to our communities. You are realizing your return on investment with the snip of these scissors this morning, and there will be much more to come in the following months and years ahead. Thank you and welcome. One more elected official, Joe Samqueen. I want to recognize you for being here today also. So, on with the program. At this point in time, if Congressman Meadows.
Well, I just want to make a very few remarks and follow up on what the President was saying about the commitment. Because as I look around this room, it is really a commitment on behalf of a community, a commitment on behalf of many elected officials, a commitment on behalf of people who volunteer their time. And this is the second time that I've actually been in this particular room celebrating something that was about to happen. Today we see Baxter. Baxter will be at work, and that's exciting because it is part of what really we're doing in Western North Carolina. We are changing the way that people view manufacturing. We're changing the way that really our entire end of the state views manufacturing. Because if you're like me, many times when you think about manufacturing, you think about somebody there putting one widget at a time in this unbelievable, tedious type of work. And now what we're seeing is advanced manufacturing is not only high tech, but it is high paying. And so what we must do as community leaders is work from the local courthouses all the way to Washington, D.C. And I would stress that the more we do it at the local level, the more productive it will be. I think we can all agree on that. And so I just want to say thank you for allowing me to celebrate the success. But I think we also need to be mindful that when you have a vision, it also requires action and diligence. So today what we see is a vision that is started to be acted upon. We need to continue with that diligence and perseverance. And a real shout out to all the educators that invest each and every day. You know, my wife was a public school teacher, and there were many times where the benefits of being a public school teacher really has to be internal because it's a calling. And yet, I know that I've tried to find many of my teachers that taught me many years ago to say, you know, you thought I wasn't going to make anything of myself, And now, you know, I get to represent the greatest people in the greatest country in the world. And so what we must do is continue that to move forward. A real shout out to Golden Leaf. You're going to hear them. You know, it wouldn't happen without vision, funding, and diligence, perseverance, Duke Energy. All of you, it is a great honor to be here and see Baxter actually cut the ribbon today. God bless you.
Thank you, Congressman, for those words. Now we'll hear from President Dan Gurlow.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dan Gerlach. I have the honor of serving as president of the Golden Leaf Foundation, located 364.86 miles. Which, for those of you who follow Maroon Devils football, is about halfway to Whiteville. So I'm pleased to be here with you today, and pleased to be part of this great day and this great celebration of things yet to come. I think, Congressman, you said it well when you talked about the importance of local people coming together to identify what they need, and for those of us who have the resources to put to the responsibility. In this very room, we met about 6 times with many of you all from this county to talk about what are the needs if Golden Leaf had to make a difference and help transform the economy of rural North Carolina, not only for Swain County, but for the land beyond the Balsams. How will we best put money together for that? And it is that citizens from this county came together and said, this is the priority. That unless we invest in those young people in Swain County schools, unless we invest in Southwestern Community College, unless we work with our businesses and fill the gap that those companies say they need, then we will not be successful. I'm an economist by training, but I will say to you, don't hold that against me please, but I will say to you that on the stubbornly high unemployment rate, we know that a great deal of that is due to the fact that there are job openings for which too many of our people don't have the skills to fill them. That's the easiest part of the unemployment rate to attack. And so attack it we shall. So our investment here is roughly $1,079,780, give or take $1. And this equipment that you have today is a huge investment in this county. And it is a huge vote of confidence that we have in the people here today. I think what impressed Mark and my colleague Mark Sorrells here in the red tie right there in front of me. I'm wearing the UT colors, go figure, Mark. But I would say to you that what impressed us the most is that the dialogue between the school system and the community college system was there. That there are plenty of places for people from the high school to come over here and get college credit towards certificates, for the incumbent workers at these plants to come in and get training to be the most competitive they are, because they're competing against not only places in this region but across the globe. And for adults who may have lost their jobs or who want to do something different to come back and to get some kind of credentials, to get some kind of experience, and to do it in a diverse way. And it is, we want to thank especially the business community for identifying the needs for this is the marriage of 2 grants. The biggest part of it is from that community-based grant, but the second part of it is from our Essential Skills and Advanced Manufacturing platform, where we know that across North Carolina and across America that there's a skills gap. And so Dr. Thomas, while he was busy writing grants, decided, let's write another one at Golden Leaf and get it all knocked out at one time. Congratulations to you and your partnership, and indeed with Tri-County down the way to doing so. So we're pleased to be here today and celebrate, and I hope you get a chance to see these remarkable young people and who we should have a lot of confidence in our future if you go and look at what they're doing right now and developing their knowledge, talent, and skills for the time to come. Today, I'll tell you how special this is to me. Today I celebrate my 24th anniversary, so I got to get down the mountain fast. I want to make it number 25. My wife said, you go on. I know how important this work is for you to go out and do it, so she's given me permission, but if I'm not here in the afternoon, you know where I'll be. Thank you so much for having us, and thank you so much for everybody in this community coming together in such a concrete way at the local level to make this happen. Thank you to Senator Davis, to Representative Queen, Congressman Meadows, for having the confidence in our foundation to take some of that tobacco settlement money, which is, rural North Carolina's money, and to kind of keep it there where it can be put to work for purposes such as these. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank you, Dan, and thank you, Mark, for both of you being here today, and to Golden Leaf Foundation for your support and trusting us in doing what we have the ability to do and continue to do. And now if we will have Senator Davis come up to say a few words.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don. I appreciate being here. It's truly a privilege. And regarding the mileage, Dan, welcome to our world.
Yes.
It's a long ways, right, Joe Sam? But we appreciate any time that people from Raleigh come out here and let us show them how to get things done, because we have that can-do spirit out here in the West. One of the advantages in having the campaign over is I can turn to some pleasure reading. And one of the books that I've been wanting to read is Freedom's Forge. And it's about the buildup of industry in the United States prior to the World War II. And it's just amazing what can be accomplished when you combine local government with state government, with federal government, with our educational system, with industry, and there's nothing that we cannot accomplish as Americans. And I'm proud to be one. I'm proud to be associated with Southwestern Community College in this effort. I will tell you that my mother was one of 10, and her baby brother was just 7 years older than I. And one of the fun things about going to Granny's house was playing with my uncle's erector set. This place is an erector set on steroids. It would just be a ball. And if you really want to feel inadequate, go down to the hall, the last door on the left, talk to some of those fourth graders, and ask them what they're doing, and nod your head like you know what they're saying. Because it's just amazing what we have going on here, and I'm just so proud to be associated with it. Thank you all for the part that you play for our educational system. And we have a workforce that will be able to accomplish anything out here because of the work that's been done right here with all the concerned parties. So thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Thanks, Senator Davis. And now, Mr. Bill Carson, Chairman, Swain County Commissioners.
Thank you, Dr. Thomas. And welcome to Swain County. We want this facility to be used by all people in Western North Carolina, which I think it has a great start of doing that. And thankful for that privilege. This is Thanksgiving week. If you don't have something to be thankful for, I don't know, look around you, count your blessings. Anyway, we're glad to be here today and thankful to be here. On behalf of the commissioners, I'd like to say thank you to Dan and Mark for Golden Leaf and trying to make this all possible, to establish the first Mechatronics program in Swain County and also Western North Carolina, I think. So we're thankful for that. We appreciate SCC, Dr. Thomas, for the commitment to be working together with Swain County and Swain County school system, and for the training that it'll provide our local workforce. There's a lot of folks who were involved with the groundbreaking of this facility and also with the program and getting things underway. It's a great place for people to become highly trained and have better jobs and provide better for their families. That's what a lot of our goal is every day, is to provide for your family. And if this facility will help facilitate that and let them learn how to operate this machinery to benefit themselves, then we've done a great thing. And I'm thankful to be a part of that. Also, would like to thank Maureen Little of the State Community College System for helping SCC bring the curriculum to the center. Cindy Messer, formerly with the Department of Commerce, and her efforts in coordinating and bringing the private sector and industry support and input to the project. Also to ConMet, in particular Chris Davis, former plant manager, for sharing a spotlight on a critical need in our region and bring the program to the college. And can't say enough, but want to continue to express sincere appreciation for the great partnerships that work together to make this happen. Unity is the center of community, and that's what we're here trying to help for all Western North Carolina. We, the commissioners, knew this facility would play a major role in our vision to help the citizens of Swain and surrounding communities grow by allowing top-notch educational opportunities. And thanks to all, to those I've mentioned, this is exactly what we had hoped for and had planned for. And thank you for help making it come to fruition. Commissioners that are here newly elected, in Bushyhead, David Mateeth is here, and I think David's got a word he'd like to say. Thank y'all for being here.
Don, you made a comment that you want to thank the commissioners for letting you have this facility. We're going to ask you to help us build us another one for the commissioners. What I wanted to say real quick was, we thanked a lot of people for this process, and we should. But I want to add one person to the list if we've not. I want to thank the Lord for letting us be able to do this. Because without Christ and Him stepping up to the plate, we couldn't have this. So I'm going to thank Him if you all would let me have a quick moment of prayer. Our Father, we thank Thee for this day. We thank You for the many blessings that You've given us. Thank You, dear Lord, that You've allowed us to have this facility here in Swain County. And we pray that most of all, that it can be used to bring honor and glory to Your name. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you.
In circles of conversation down in Raleigh, Senator Joe Sam, Congressman, we always talk about an advocate puts you in their speeches and they talk so highly of you and everything that you can do. But a champion puts you in their budgets. And we thank you for supporting us and continuing to support us and continuing to put us in your budgets.
Say that one more time and I'll leave the applause.
Okay. An advocate puts you in their speeches and talks very highly of you and what your abilities are and what you can do. But a champion puts you in their budgets. And we do appreciate everyone who has put us in their budgets to help make this day a very historic day in SCC's history. And at this point in time, I think we will be doing the ribbon cutting, so people will shift. We'll get a group in front of Baxter at this point in time.